the Lakers got one that they absolutely needed in the worst way.
They did.
In the worst
yes,
way.
They did.
And credit AD because he made plays on both ends of the floor last night when they needed it down the stretch of a game against a team that's won 17 of the last 21. I mean, we know the season that the Nuggets have had, but that was one last night where, a night after LeBron's complaining about the play-in.
Right. Yeah. How crazy is that? But then he's like, whoever did that should be fired. That would be Jeannie Buss. You want to fire your boss? You can't fire your boss, LeBron. I know you're powerful, but you can't fire your boss.
And your boss never thought you'd be in this position.
Exactly. And last year, he flip-flopped so much. I mean, he's the definition of, a guy that worries about when it's only affecting him. Like the world revolves around him. Like last year, he applauded it, right? The opportunity to get people in. He just never in 1,000 years, envisioned himself there. And what about Schroeder? Schroeder, whatever his name is. It's going to take Herculean effort because remember, people was talking about when Anthony Davis first got hurt. How they were losing games, it was because Schroeder wasn't there as well, and that puts more on LeBron to have to facilitate, and it doesn't allow him to take breaks because he has to be the constant creator. So listen, we'll see, and maybe the Knicks get him at the right time.
But I have to tell you, I am losing faith in the Lakers.
Oh yeah,
losing big faith in the Lakers. Can you imagine a scenario where LeBron has to go play a 7-8 game, and here's Steph lighting them up for 48. And then all of a sudden they lose the game, and then they're just playing to stay in the playoffs, period, in the loser of the 9-10 game, or the winner of the 9-10 game.
Yeah, you talk about the fatigue, right? Because, listen, LeBron right now, that ankle's not going to get healthy. Listen, a high ankle sprain does not get healthy until the next year. This is something he's going to deal with, and it's going to be about pain management. And the more people get up into LeBron, the more people bump LeBron, the more people are physical with him. I know he's a physical freak, but you got to get physical with him, right? You have to lean on that ankle. You want to put it and torque it where it's aggravated, where it inflames, right? Knowing that, could you imagine if he can't play a back-to-back now, he's going to be forced to have to play back-to-backs because now the traveling is in. They're not in a bubble where there's no traveling, where you can go get treatment. You're going to be in a plane. You talk about flying in a plane. When you have those type of swelling elements, you got to put the sleeve on to keep the inflammation out to try and keep it down. It's going to be an all-on 24-hour job when you talk about getting into the playoffs and teams. If I'm Pip teams, I'm flagrant fouling them. I'm doing what the Pistons did to Scottie Pippen when he had the migraines. I am going to physically beat the hell out of him. You got 5 fouls. We using all of them on LeBron, and we're going to get physical with him. We're going to contest him in the air. No free layups. No free, he's LeBron. We're going to respect him. And he got an open layup. No, we contesting everything.
Now, look, it's LeBron, and I know when AD gets added to the mix and they win a championship, okay, we understand what that combination is. But here's really what I want to know, because you listened to AD after the game last night. He does it on both ends. He makes big plays when he needs to. Is AD going to be good enough to virtually be close to the lead guy in this kind of a situation? Here's AD last night.
We knew they were going to big fella Jokic. He's been scoring all game, making tough plays, making great passes. He's a hell of a passer. And they got Campazzo, who's right there, who can really shoot the ball. I think Mark got screened to our guard, who was guarding Campazzo, went out and tried to help on Jokic. And I had Aaron Gordon, who's a great cutter from the corners and a great offensive rebounder. So I just tried to play two and see where the ball go, and then went to Campazzo, and I just tried to run out, get a contest. Good thing is he's a shorter guy, so the ball has to come from further down. So I was able to get a piece of it and get the stop for a big-time win for us, man. I mean, we've been struggling. We've been in a funk. But, we stayed together. We stayed together, stayed the course, and missing 2 key guys, DS and Bron. The next man up mentality, and we were able to get this win for a team who's been playing red hot.
All right, you can win a game like that, AD.
Yeah.
Can you win a series? And I'm not saying without LeBron. I'm saying with perhaps a significantly hampered LeBron.
Right.
Where AD has to be the main guy.
I mean, he's been the main guy before. And, remember with the Pelicans, he went out, they won a series. But this is a different thing, different expectations. And they are the hunted. People have been waiting and loading up. Everybody in the Western Conference built their team to be able to match up with the Lakers, right? That's why they went out and got Gordon, right? Because they wanted an athletic big that can cut, that can make AD work on the other end. They went out and got Serge Ibaka because last year, I think really where the Lakers are being hurt, and it's crazy because people probably won't see what I'm talking about, is that Dwight Howard is gone.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard last year and McGee gave them tremendous minutes, right? And it allowed Anthony
And they were
Davis,
shocked he was gone. They thought they had the handshake deal.
Well, you can't trust Dwight Howard or anything. This guy, all right, I am not even going to go there. But, you know what I mean? Like, they're missing the bigs. And they thought Montrezl Harrell was going to be an upgrade. But he's a big guy that plays small. He's got that cuts, he gets his shot blocked, and he hasn't lived up to the expectations of what they thought. Former six-year man of the year, he hasn't been able to perform like they would think. It's not about how good he is, it's about how he mixes with the group. And I thought Dwight Howard and McGee understood their role. They came in, they played hard, but they were able to get the big. So now Anthony Davis, when he goes sit down, now they got no rim protection. With McGee and with Dwight Howard, they had rim protection. They don't have that rim protection now, and they're desperately missing a big man, and you hope to get that from Drummond. But Drummond's coming there, and he's hurt every other day. Like, dude, you never played in Cleveland. Why the hell are you always damn hurt? You should have been the freshest man on the league. You should have been playing like you should be fresh legs.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.